Everybody, it's Jenny Spinner, Chief Editor of Snack Food and Wholesale Bakery, and I'm here with Liz.
Liz Parker Kuhn, Senior Editor, Snack Food and Candy Industry.
And it's that time again, time to talk about the new product highlights for the previous month. July, another fun month. Um, I didn't have as many picks, and that's not because there weren't lots of great things. I just had a hard time. Um, so this might be shorter. Although our last couple have been pretty long, so that might be right up your alley, a little bit more concentrated goodness. And if you're not familiar with this series, we go through the new products released by snack and bakery producers during a month. And we look at the ones that are worth talking about. This could be um, innovative, on trend, fun collabs. Liz and I both love interesting brand collaborations. Weird, sometimes they're weird, but just sound particularly appealing. Like we think consumers are going to go crazy for them. Um, a whole bunch of reasons why we pick them, but rather than me going on and on, let's get started. Liz, you're up first.
Yep, my first product is a Kellanova slash Mars product, and it is Cheez-It with Coors Light. So it's the traditional Cheez-It cracker, but with a infusion of Coors Light flavor. So I found this interesting. Apparently, it's the first beer brand partnership in Cheez-It history, and they sent me some samples of these. I have not tried them yet, but I am intrigued by it. What do you think?
Yeah, it's Cheez-Its first beer. Although I know plenty of beer snobs that might say Coors Light, that's not a beer. It's one of the most popular brews in the country. So who am I to argue with people that like a good light drinkable beer to go with their crackers, in this case, in the crackers. It is not the first brew collaboration with a Kellanova brand. Um, Liz, I believe you've written about the Pringles Miller Lite flavors, beer can chicken, the beer battered onion ring. Um, Again, I just got done saying this isn't a product review website, but those were good. And those were gone pretty quickly. But it's really neat seeing brand collaborations. Beer and a salty snack, those seem to go hand in hand, but now you don't have to do both because they're in the same thing. Have you tried these yet? I'm intrigued.
I I have not. I have them. They're on my counter, but I also have a lot of other things on my counter. What have I been eating this week? I don't even know. I've been doing
Oh
a lot of
wow.
awake chocolate to stay awake. But anyways, um, but yeah, it is on my counter. Well, also I'll mention it here. Also, a Kellanova product. Pringles came out with the B-Dubs crisps, and that's what I've been eating this week. So another Kellanova. But yeah, but I am intrigued by these.
Yeah, the I've been more on the sweet side of things, and some really interesting samples sent to me by new and existing producers. So something to look forward to for the August roundup. But that's I'm getting ahead of myself. Our next thing and my first pick, Voodoo Donut. I am a donut girl, and I don't mind saying so. And I'm a fan of all kinds of things, like old fashioned, small store donuts, perimeter center store, but I also like big old fancy donuts. And Voodoo, the Portland-based food service chain, when they finally opened in Chicago, I was thrilled. I've been there a bunch of times. I actually was involved. This is I don't mind admitting my love for donuts. I was in a race and the course was real close, not right past, but real close to Voodoo Donut. I veered off, got a donut, ate it, went right back. I'm not running for time. I'm slow enough that a couple minutes to get a donut ain't gonna hurt me. So Voodoo Donut, if you step inside one, if you're lucky enough to be close to, they have all like hubcap, big donuts, all sorts of things, traditional flavors, creative flavors, they're standby. They play a little bit with humor. There's some the original shape of one of their donuts is a little bit risque, but then they have fun with it. They decorate it for the seasons and different things, so you almost don't recognize what I'll let you use your imagination. It actually looks like, but the recent innovation that we're here to talk about isn't a donut per se. It's donut sticks, donut fries that you dip into different sauces. And I'm a girl that loves a dip. I love um interactive snacks and I love sweet stuff. So putting this all together in one thing seems like a lot of fun. I do need to take a bit of a train ride to get to the Voodoo Donut that's in Chicago. But the next time I venture that way, I'm gonna try these. Liz, you're in Detroit and you don't have one yet.
No, we don't have any. I wish they would come here because every time I get their emails, I'm like, well, that looks good and that looks good. These remind me of, though, if you go to like Cedar Point or any amusement park or even like a local like pop-up thing, sometimes they'll have like funnel fries with dipping sauce, and that's what this reminds me of.
Um, If you oh gosh, where was I? J&J Snack Foods, they have stuff that's in the freezer section, baked goods like super pretzel, Ola churros. I was somewhere where they had Ola churros for food service and they have mini churros that you dip in well, sauce of your choice, strawberry, dulce de leche, whatever like that. I just like a dipping thing. So yeah, that's I thought that was fun, a neat new product for Voodoo. Oh, Liz has got another thing to tell us about.
Yep. So Welch's is kind of expanding, kind of we're moving to the frozen aisle now. Welch is expanding to frozen PB&Js, and these definitely reminded me of Uncrustables, not gonna lie. But however, Welch's, I mean, it makes sense. Welch's does jellies, among other things. Obviously, they do like fruit snacks that we write about, things like that, but they also do jelly. So this to me makes some sense, and I think it should do well with consumers.
Yeah, I am not millennials. Uncrustables became a thing with millennials younger. I didn't try my first Uncrustable until I heard the Kansas City Chiefs were in the Super Bowl and their one of their requests for treats delivered to their hotel was just cases and cases and cases of Uncrustables because they're about that age, a little bit younger. And those boys like to eat. So I'm a Packer fan, but I heard that and I was like, okay, there's got to be something to them. And it turns out it's a it thaws really quickly. It's a nice protein, relatively like it's a good little bite of energy. So I'm hooked. If you go to Sweets and Snacks, they hand out samples, and I always get those as my real, lack of a better word, real food. Pause amidst all the sugar at the NCA show. So yeah, I agree with everything you said about it being a fun brand partnership. There have been a couple of other companies and brands that have entered the thaw and eat sandwich. Rudy's has some. I believe there you can find some store brands in a couple of stores. I think Kroger, but it's a really good idea. Welch's is one of the names in jelly, so it's cool to see them put their name on yet another thing. My next item, Rawcology is a brand that has they're a Better for Why Nibbles brand, and they've reformulated their snack bites. Why they're innovative? Um, Gut health, digestive health, fiber probiotics, prebiotics, postbiotics. All of these words are adding up to people are interested in eating specifically to have a healthier gut, and seeing a snack that is geared specifically towards those functions is really interesting. They have a little bit of fiber, like I said, probiotics, and apple cider vinegar, which is an ingredient that's again purported to help that. I take apple cider vinegar, but not for that. I bought B12 supplements, B vitamin supplements that just happen to have apple cider vinegar powder inside the capsule with all the vitamins. Has my life changed? Is my gut like super incredibly healthy now? I don't know, but it's something that people that are interested in gut health and gravitating toward it. There's other reputed benefits of apple cider vinegar. I can't remember what they are. I just know they're not hurting. So, but for Rawcology to advertise, to aim for those gut health interested people is a really interesting approach. And they just taste good. So, yeah, why not?
Yeah, I found that interesting as well. I feel like I don't see a lot of snacks nowadays with apple cider vinegar. I might be wrong on that, but it also has like fiber, probiotics, things like that. So if you're looking for a better for you product, that probably would appeal. And
Yeah.
my next product is not a better for you product by any means. It is IHOP's Dubai chocolate pancakes. So we're what, a couple of years into the Dubai chocolate trend now, and IHOP has been doing different pancake flavors every month. This is technically a re-release. I don't remember when it first came out, but they are re-releasing it because it was so popular. And the picture looked decadent. It looked really good. It's just like piled with like pistachio sauce and chocolate sauce. And I'm like, that looks tasty. So I don't think they're gonna get any BFY people, although maybe if they're like, I want a treat or something one day. But it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it is. If you ate these Dubai pancakes for breakfast or lunch, whenever you prefer to stop at IHOP, every day, you would need some better for you snacks to balance that out because, yeah, like I said, decadent, it's definitely a treat yourself kind of thing. Dubai chocolate is having a really interesting trajectory. Uh, Liz and I both went to Sweets and Snacks this year, and I don't know if we were both at the session where there was a gentleman company, forgive me for forgetting the name. The We're starting to see better for you iterations of the Dubai chocolate thing with like lower fat chocolate, dark chocolate, sprinkling of pistachios, on like fruit chips and things like that. So those are marching on, and I think we're seeing a lot of interesting innovation there, but that doesn't mean that people are kind of neglecting the indulgent original intention of the Dubai chocolate. I'm a fan. Some people do it better than others. If you DM me, I can share you some of my favorite iterations of the Dubai chocolate. But I completely miss the crumble Dubai brownie. Hopefully they bring that back because I was really intrigued on their take on it. But yeah, Dubai. I love pancakes. I love pistachios. I love chocolate, all on one plate. I pass dangerously close to an IHOP when I go do some of my grocery shopping, and I think I might have to try these on a treat myself day. Today's not one of those. I ate most of a pint of ice cream yesterday, so hit the brakes on sugar for a bit. Is it my turn? It's my turn again. Hooray! Um, Chips Ahoy, brand that we all know. They've been having some fun, not just with the LTOs, not to go grandma on you, but when I was a kid, we had Chips Ahoy cookies and then just Chips Ahoy cookies. There were no chewy, there were no like big chunky ones, there were no ones with coated chocolate candies in it. Uh Chips Ahoy has come out with a mystery flavor. And if I hadn't already, oh, I'm a silly girl. They sent me the press mailer for this mystery flavor, and it came in a big box with unidentified flavor taped on it. And I'm not just saying like a strip of tape. It like every single square millimeter of the box had this, it looked like crime scene tape, but it was like bright green. So it took me a while to get in it, and then once I get in it, it's got the mystery flavor. They're leaning into it way hard with this promo. It's really cool. The cookies themselves were in an evidence bag. It came with a magnifying glass so you could look at it more closely, and and a little notebook for you to write your notes as you're eating the mystery flavor cookies and trying to guess. And it's just I am, I mean, the consumer forward thing of just buying the cookies and guessing and then possibly winning a prize if you guess correctly. That's a lot of fun, but this mailer really got me. I really appreciate the team that sent me that. Um, Liz, did you get the same mailer?
So yes and no. I'm kind of laughing over here because I got the cookies, but it was just literally a box with the cookies in it. So I was like, maybe
Oh,
they
I
ran
should
out
have.
of the promo boxes or something. I don't know. But
Yeah.
did you try the cookie yet?
I did try the cookie and I'm not going to enter the contest. Do you want my guess?
Yeah, yeah.
Vanilla cupcake.
Vanilla
Because
cupcake.
the
Okay.
well, so the chip I kind of like tried to isolate. And again, Chips Ahoy is notoriously for packing the chips in, so I had a hard time finding a place where I could nibble and just get the cookie. And I'm like, couldn't really place the flavor, but it did taste vanilla-y. And then I like kind of doing science, CSI'd it and like I dug out some chips and then tasted them. They look like white chocolate chips, but there was a crunch to it that really resembled frosting to me. So, my guess was first guess vanilla cupcake. But then the bright green that they're leaning into made me wonder if the nuclear green um almost the same color. This is going to be a reference. Almost the same color as Charlie XCX's Brat album. Um, Look that up. That is the color. So maybe it's pistachio. I thought pandan, which is a flavor that's like mildly vanilla-like. You find it in Filipino baking. I thought maybe that, but then that is maybe too off the path for a Mondelez cookie. So I'm going with vanilla cupcake.
That's interesting. So I didn't deconstruct it and I still have some left, so I'm gonna do that after we finish this video and kind of
Nice.
like I'll get my own magnifying glass and like look at it. But my husband's guess was I think like vanilla chocolate chip or something or like white chocolate chip. And but I think your guess now that I think about like the flavor profile, I think your guess might be right. And when I looked at it the first time, I'm like, oh, this will be easy. It looks like macadamia, like white chocolate macadamia, but it didn't taste like macadamia at all. So that will be interesting. Kind of reminds me of on the candy side, High Chew did like a mystery flavor. They do this a couple times a year, I believe,
Yeah.
like maybe twice. And they took a
Mhm.
while to release it. So like every other week my husband was like, "What's the mystery flavor? Did you find out yet?" And I was like, "No, I haven't found out yet." So it kind of reminds me of that, and I think it's cool that consumers can, I believe there was a QR code. It was like a magnifying glass with a QR code in it, and you just scan it and enter to win. So that's kind of fun too.
Yeah, we will. I don't know, maybe I will submit my guess because I think it's pretty good. Although I'm gonna have to go look. I didn't eat all the cookies. I don't know if you ate all yours, but
No, not yet.
was there a green tint to the cookie? If it was, it was really subtle.
Yeah, I don't remember that, but maybe it was really subtle. I don't know.
But yeah, if you're an adventurous person and you want to win a little bit of a prizy, where did that phrase come from? Yeah, once they hit the shelves, definitely pick these up because it's a fun for the whole family. Get the cookies, everybody guess, and then whoever guesses closest to the flavor when they announce it. Um, I don't know, you win a family prize. Food is inherently fun, and then when brands have fun with their branded products, it's always kind of cool.
Yeah.
Um, Oh, more peanut butter. Yay. Liz's next thing is
I was say, speaking of branded products, so I found this one online randomly and then I like reached out to learn more. So Redefined Foods, they came out with Skippy pies and they reminded me of oatmeal cream pies, but they've got Skippy in the middle and I'm like, well, that sounds delicious because I like anything with peanut butter. And they talked a lot about like nostalgia and things like that with this one. So I think it'll be interesting, especially if you like oatmeal cream pies like I do. This is kind of a take on that, I feel like.
yeah, and it is high protein.
Yes, that too.
It is it's
14.
Well, I mean, it's this really cool, but like Liz said, if you look at it, it looks like a traditional oatmeal cream pie, but they also tout, I'm looking up because I couldn't remember. 14 grams of protein is a decent amount for a snacky snack. 8 grams of fiber and marshmallow
Mm.
flavored cream. I'm definitely intrigued. Uh, I would have to flip over the back because I'm really watching my sugar, save for the pint of ice cream I ate yesterday. But um the amount of protein and the amount of fiber because we're in our fiber maxing era, everybody. So yeah, this would definitely appeal because I've had a doctor tell me get more fiber in, and I'm really grateful that I have so many producers that we write about every day that are getting in on the fiber game that I don't have to I know I'm old, but I feel like I'm too young to start with putting Metamucil in my coffee or whatever. But so thank you for the 8 grams of fiber redefine. I'm definitely I haven't had, did you try these yet?
No, I didn't even. So redefined foods, we really haven't written about them like at all. And I found this, I don't remember if it was a Google alert or I was just browsing the wires. I don't know, but I was like,
That's a good
oh,
question
like,
for needs.
yeah, I was like, oh, this sounds good. So I reached out to
Mhm.
them. I don't remember if I asked for samples. I kind of regret not doing that if I didn't, but it's not like I don't have enough samples right now.
Oh,
So yeah.
yeah. So a little bit of a side note, which is fine since we're a little short on things. Liz and I both, we are, I'm sometimes overwhelmed by the generosity of the people that we write about because they will send samples and samples. Before I started this gig, the first company to offer me samples, they said, would you like to sample our brownies? And I thought I would get one brownie. I got a 5 pound box of full fat, full sugar brownies. Don't think I didn't eat a couple, but, and I'm still to this day, I will routinely bring I can't eat everything. I try everything, but I can't eat everything. An IKEA bag full of snacks to the local food pantry like every week. And I still have tons left. I definitely recommend if you want to see samples, if you want to see an overwhelming library of samples, One Sweet Mama. Liz and I are both fans of Hannah Gray, and she's going to be profiled in our upcoming issue. So definitely stay tuned for that one more bite profile. But she recently posted on her Instagram like her snack rack, and it's just insane. She has an entire like a micro target full of all sorts of goodies because she has partnerships with brands and then she gets things sent to her and it was just nuts. But yeah, being a food person, whether it's a high profile influencer with hundreds of thousands of followers, or a humble snack journalist like Liz or me. Um, yeah, we're overwhelmed by your generosity. So thank you, everybody. Is it my turn? Of course it's my turn. There's only two people here and we're alternating. Oh, no, this is the one that we
Oh,
had a brother.
yep.
So Liz and I, we go off into our little corners and we pick our faves, our new product highlights for a month, and then we come together and sometimes we overlap. Like we have tons of overlap sometimes we have none. But this one's a cool one. I'll let Liz start.
This one was an interesting one. I was like, is this real? Is this like an April Fool's thing? So Pringles, the chip brand, it released hot dog buns in like classic Pringle flavors. So the flavors were barbecue, sour cream and onion, and honey mustard flavors. And I don't remember which happened first. I know we got the press release, and then I saw an influencer post about it on Instagram, and she already had them. And the cool thing is they come in Pringles cans. So it looks like a Pringles can. You open it, take out, I don't know how many buns are in it, or if it was just one giant bun. I think it
Just
was a few.
one, yeah.
And she just pulls it out, and I'm like, what is this? Like sometimes you're just scrolling Instagram, and then you pause, and you're like, what? Like, did I see that right? What is that? So that was interesting. I have not tried these. I think the girl who I was watching, the influencer, I think she liked the honey mustard, and I feel like that could be tasty, but barbecue could be good too, like if you are doing like barbecue flavors or
Yeah.
like even like brisket or something like that. So I was super intrigued by these, and I have not tried them yet.
No, I haven't tried them yet either, and I'm a sucker for well, I mean collabs, but this isn't really a collab. They didn't announce the bakery that made these buns, but I fun packaging, things that are packaged in unusual configurations. Um, but once you see it, it's kind of like a no-brainer. Like a Pringles can, long, thin, about the same length as your average foot-long hot dog. And putting Pringles flavors in the bun itself is like a fun idea. Um, so yeah, it's just it's a little silly. It's a little fun, but food is fun. I say it all the time. So yeah, good job, Kalanova. My next thing, it's not super innovative. Protein. We're putting protein in everything now. As somebody went on a rant. Soon after Khloe Kardashian's Cloud protein enhanced popcorn came out, he was like, "There's too much protein in everything, and I'm sick of the Kardashians." But there's no Kardashians involved in Honey Bunches of Oats protein. I thought it was fun because Honey Bunches of Oats is a cereal brand that's been around for a bit. And I've certainly had my share of bowls, but adding protein to it is a really interesting thing. And we're starting to see protein boosted standby products in addition to new products being launched with protein um, content. Big, I don't have the box in front of me, but we'll put a picture up. Those is having some success with their protein enhanced Cheerios and yeah, breakfast, as they say, most important meal of the day. Although, Liz, are you a cereal person? I think I realized when I was writing this up that I am more likely to eat cereal for lunch or even dinner because I'm too tired to cook. So, are you a cereal eater? Two-part question.
I
If
am.
you
So actually have cereal every day for breakfast, and I specifically have cinnamon toast crunch cereal because I started like craving it when I was pregnant last year, and then I just kept eating it. So that is what I do most of the days. Sometimes if I have like a Paris baguette treat I got, sometimes I'll have that for breakfast. But yeah, generally I'm a cereal person. So when I was growing up, we would go on vacation, and my parents would be like, "Pick a vacation cereal you want," and Cinnamon Toast Crunch, like Reese's Puffs, stuff like that. Those were vacation cereals. So it's not super healthy of me to have a vacation cereal every day for breakfast, but maybe if I'm looking to get like more protein, something like this would be good. I do like Honey Bunches of Oats.
Well, General Mills, and I think we've talked about it in a highlight video. I know we wrote about it, but they sent me samples. They did a collab with Ghost. Some of their conventional cereals, they had a better for you alternate branded by Ghost, the protein performance powder, and then now snacks and bars brand too. So there's a cinnamon toast crunch version of that. It's a little bit less sugar. I think fiber. I'm not sure if you're a fiber girl. You're so young. You probably don't have a doctor telling you get more fiber in your diet.
I
Um,
actually, sorry, because I have Crohn's, they tell me the opposite. They tell me eat less fiber, or they used
yeah,
to. So,
I was thinking of that, but I wasn't gonna bring it up. Your Crohn's is your business. But yeah, my sister doesn't watch it. My sister has Crohn's, so I'm personally am not struggling on that particular bus, but yeah. Yeah, fiber maxing. Boo for Crohn's people. Um, we have one more? One more, then we get
yeah.
okay.
I've got one more, and I actually just had some of these for a snack today. So Totino's, everyone likes their pizza rolls. I mean, what's not to like about them? But they're smart because they're kind of expanding. They constantly are releasing like LTO flavors of it. So I remember they had like a cheeseburger flavored one, and they're bringing that back. for the summer. But this summer, they have some really interesting ones they're releasing. They've got a Mexican style one. They've got chicken bacon ranch. They've got zesty limon, which that sounds interesting. They have garlic parm and they have nacho. So they sent me the nacho and the garlic parm, and the nacho is like a little too spicy for me. I just can't do spice anymore. I was on antibiotics recently and that even made it worse. So it's probably
Well,
not spicy at all. But
yeah,
the garlic parm are really good, and I've been having a little bit each day as like a snack. Perks of working from home, I just pop them in the oven. So that's interesting to me, but I can't say I've seen flavors like Mexican style, maybe chicken bacon ranch, sure, but like zesty lemon, stuff like that, that's really interesting to me.
yeah. I have they've been having fun with the flavors lately, and I have Stranger Things Hellfire Club branded pepperoni and cheese. Those are spicy. Those are I'm a spice girl. I get the blazing wings when I go to B Dubs. And these are a little like almost like the top of my threshold. Um, but yeah, the I was intrigued by these flavors, which are like some of them combine pizza flavors. Chicken bacon ranch is my go-to order if I ever get Domino's, which I haven't gotten in forever. But the garlic parm sounds really good. You've tried it, I haven't. I just like that companies that Totino's and others are having so much fun with these snack rolls. Um, General Mills, Totino's, if you're listening, feel free to steal this idea. So there's a Korean American fusion place not too terribly far from me that has on the weekends only Philly cheesesteak egg rolls. Feel free to do that because they're amazing. I don't get them as often as I'd like, which is good because they're not on the bad review side either. Um, they're really good. And it's just kind of cool having a Philly cheesesteak in a little tiny. So have Philly, oh, if you see these, they're in Kroger's, some Kroger's by me. Boston Market branded chicken pot pie rolls. They look like pizza rolls, but they're chicken pot pie. Those are really good too. Is it lunchtime? No, it's 10:36 in the morning. Why am I getting so hungry? It always happens when I talk, right, about snacks. My job makes me hungry. I think we're out. We're out of stuff, right?
Yep. And it is
Yeah.
lunchtime for me. It's 11:36,
Oh,
so
that's I always forget you're an hour ahead. So, well, I will let you go eat lunch. Maybe more pizza rolls. Sounds like a great idea to me. But for everybody listening, thanks for sticking with us. Thanks for listening. We're always on the hunt. We get plenty of snacks sent to us in the email and in the actual mail. But if you hear of any interesting new products, whether it's your company making them or you see them when you're shopping at Walmart or Target or your Kroger, um, we would love to hear about it. My email, spinnerj@bnpmedia.com. Maybe Liz would like some snack bakery leads. What's your email,
sure.
Liz?
Sure, snack, bakery, or candy. Parker, Kuhne at bnpmedia.com.
Uh, it's fun being us, and we always like to hear about snacks. And hopefully you like watching us talk about them. Um, I'm tired. Let's leave, Liz.
Leave. All right. See you guys next time. Bye.